Camille is on her final sea voyage with her father, who's a sea captain. And she thought that they were going to Sydney, Australia, but it turns out that her father has received a letter, and because of what this letter said and who it was from, they are changing their course. And he's not telling her who the letter is from. And Oscar is William Rowan's first mate, and, well, never mind. All right. Oscar looked out to the dark clouds. His eyes were the lightest blue Camille had ever seen, gray when the sun went in behind the clouds. The years he had spent at sea with her father had already weathered his skin, etching thin lines across his temples, making him look older than his 19 years. But he was still handsome, in a rough, resilient kind of way. Heat rushed to her ears as Oscar turned away from the darkening clouds and caught her staring at him. "I don't like keeping secrets from you, Camille." Her heart skipped as it usually did whenever he called her by her given name. He only ever did so when they were alone. All other times, on land and at sea, he addressed her formally. "Then please, tell me who the letter is from," she said. He pulled the black yarn cap from his coat pocket and stretched it over his head. "You know I can." He began to descend again. The wind drove her forward as she stood and grabbed hold of the main mast. Camille passed through the lubber's hole, searching for the first rung with her toes. "Not that you'll listen to me, but they do make shoes your size," Oscar called from below. Camille lowered herself rung by rung, the metal wet from drizzle. Her toes curled around each rung where the soles of any shoe might slip. The thunderheads caught her attention as a bolt of serrated white lightning streaked through. The wind, pushing in from the north, grew stronger. Oscar had been right. The storm was moving toward them. She resumed her descent, peering up every now and again at the clouds. Her feet hit the deck. "Your father would want you to go below now," Oscar said. A strand of hair came loose from her braid and flitted into her eyes. The decks had quieted, the watch thinned out for evening. "And what father wants, father gets," she sighed. It wasn't prudent to say anything negative about her father to a member of his crew, but with Oscar she felt a sense